Today's video is all about winter layers, the best way that I found to be the most effective to keep you warm, but then also still look stylish and still look really good. Growing up in England, I thought I had felt cold winters before, but then I moved to Boston and pretty much questioned every single life decision I had ever made. Long story short, this guy had something to do with it. But then I also had to question fashion. After 5 winters here, I still remember the first deep chill that we got. I remember vividly going outside and my eyes feeling like they were freezing. It was in that moment I realised that I needed to understand fashion in a sense of still looking good, but how the hell am I going to keep warm? So here's the tips that I have picked up over the 5 years of living here in Boston during the winter. If some of the layering seems extreme for you and you're like, I actually don't need that much because your soul hasn't quite frozen over like mine, then just remove maybe the base layer or kind of take some of the layers off. But yeah, talking about base layers, let's get straight to it. And I want to introduce you to the concept of a second winter skin. Okay, base layering, or what I like to call my second skin through winter. The bottoms that I have on now are thermal, so they are slightly fleece lined. You can wear a thermal top, however I prefer to wear a slightly thinner one that is more heat trapping than rather heat warming, especially or body warming, especially on my top layer, because I sweat a lot. I want to be warm, but I don't want to be sweating in all the layers that I'm just going to stack on my body. Now, let's look at some outfits. Also, I do actually have Spanx on underneath this base layer. I don't know why I do the things I do sometimes, but regardless, whatever. I threw a turtleneck on, and then I got this gorgeous slip dress in the summer that I wanted to make sure I could still wear in the winter. I'm all about reusing clothes. And then I will throw this on. It's just a regular white denim jacket, but then I'm going to throw my wool camel thicker jacket over the top of that. All about layering jackets in winter. If need be, I would throw a hat on and also scarf and gloves. So this is for a lighter winter day, and I did throw a hat on with it because for winter you need to be wearing a hat. But I don't always want to wear a beanie. So this next tip is going to be talking about how you can wear a different style hat and use a scarf to still keep warm. For me, it's imperative on those really, really cold days that my ears are covered. If my ears are not covered, I will be miserable, absolutely bloody miserable. So I'm going to get my thick wool scarf and I'm going to put it on the crown of my head and then get my hat. I pop it on top. Really snug. Make sure the scarf is covering your ears. And then tuck and wrap around. This is a very, very tight brimmed hat, so it keeps the scarf with my ears. And then I'm going to add this ridiculously thick warm jacket. It's actually by Nanushka, and I'm currently renting it from Rent the Runway. No lie, I'm obsessed with this look. And with the bigger jackets, you can actually get your scarf and shove it down the shoulders for that extra security. Then obviously add your gloves. Yeah, this is a colder winter day. Expect to see me in this all the time because I think it hits a lot of points of looking good, but staying toasty and warm. Okay, let's go to another outfit. So I've put a turtleneck over my base layer, and as you can see, I am trying to shimmy my way into a denim bodysuit. Yep, shimmy being the operative word there. With these extra layers, things can be really tight, and I am feeling a little bit fluffy at the moment, so whatevs. But I'm going to throw these white boots on with it because, again, I want to try and reuse some of my outfits for spring for winter. There's a good American jumpsuit, and again, the Spanx are really not helping me out here. And then throw on maybe a heavier jacket. Bo seems to really like this one. Poor boy, he thinks he's going out for a walk with all the jackets and boots to keep putting on and off. Next outfit. If you don't know what a snood is, you are really missing out. Hang on, bodysuit action. Can anyone ever put one on gracefully? Okay, whatever. So I've got a bodysuit with shoulder pads on, just to kind of have a little extra bam, bam, bam. And yeah, snood talk. So I'm going to throw a jumper on, and a snood is a kind of like ring of material that is tighter fitting. I think like skiers wear it, but it's very, very useful for winter. This one is from Land's End, and it's tighter around the mouth part. Beginning now to stack on the thicker layers. If you follow me on Instagram, you will notice that I wear the same thing through a lot of the seasons. So winter, I will have the same couple of boots. I like the boots with the thick tread, and I feel like they go with a hell of a lot of stuff, but you don't know the ice, whether it's raining. So I do kind of like have a couple of staples that I'll live in throughout the season. One cool thing about winter are the events, the holidays, the social gatherings. It's a really fun, festive time of year. So, how do you dress up festively and cute when you've got to be bundled up like a snowman? Well, sheer bodysuits. You can put them over your base layer. You can still have your chest area showing if you want to put a little bit of jewelry on, and then when you add your skirt, you are looking good. So we'll throw our trusty non-slip boots on, and then because we are a little bit exposed around the neck, we can have a little shrug kind of thing. Again, it's really nice because it doesn't detract away from the outfit, but yet you are going to get that extra layer of warmth. You know I love a good beret, so I couldn't have a winter series YouTube without one. Okay, so sometimes you just want to feel that little bit more dressed up. In terms of jackets, depending on how fancy you want to go, you could do a full length. Depending on the weather, whether it's raining or snowing, you may want to go with your waterproof. After you've checked the weather and the temperature, just make sure whatever coat you choose, you feel amazing leaving the house in it. Now let's talk about being comfortable. A knit jumper that is long enough to cover your bottom, because apparently we actually lose a ton of heat out of our bottom, not our feet or our heads. So yeah, fun fact. So yeah, get yourself a knit jumper that can be long enough to be used as a dress as well. Then it gives you versatility of dressing it up or dressing it down. And now my absolute favourite thing. Coziness. Those days, those Sunday mornings, late nights, whenever you just kind of like have to go out of the house and you want to be really relaxed, get yourself some fleece lined jogging bottoms. I got them in summer and I put them on, I was like, holy shit, what has happened? But again, keep that base layer, throw them on, and you will be so warm. It's casual, it's relaxed, it's a bit of this, a bit of that. I love outfits like this. Throw it on, but because every single item is a nice, good looking item, it kind of works. Kinda. I hope that you have found this winter layering guide helpful in some way. My name is Lacy. I really appreciate you watching the video and taking your time to be here with me. Feel free to subscribe, comment, give it a little thumbs up if you liked it. And yeah, if there's any other videos you'd like to see, then just let me know. Thanks!